Welcome to commentary of Dartford's trip to Slough on Tuesday evening here at Arbour Park. The Darts are looking to get back to winning ways after the draw at St Albans on Saturday afternoon. They're also looking to make it 8 unbeaten, following on from a really good run of form in recent weeks. The lineup then for the Darts, one change. Joe Young stays in goal. The back four is Max Statham, Connor Essam, Jordan Winter and Sam O'Dowd. The midfield three is Josh Johnson, Jack Smith and Kieran Murtagh back in the starting lineup. An unchanged front three of Marvin Herschel, Charlie Sheringham and Samir Carruthers. On the bench, Dan Wilkes, Luke Colson, Alex Wall, David Radari and Pierre Fonkeu. For the hosts, Reece Forster starts in goal, which Josh Jackman, George Wells, Joe Dandy, Lee Togwell, Arnold Matshazi, Matt Lynch, Johnny Goddard, George Hunt, Scott Davis the captain and Aaron Kuehl completing the Slough 11. On the bench for the hosts, Ben Harris, Manny Williams, Gabe George, Fabio Sol and Imran Kayani. Slough will take this throw just inside Dartford's half. Onto the number 5. Goes back to the fullback who switches the play over onto the right hand side for Jackman. Looking to drive forward now, Jackman. To clip it into the channel for the number 8 who gets to it ahead of Sam O'Dowd. Now back in possession of the number 14, Davis. Kuehl knocks it back to the centre half, Togwell. Picks up a pocket of space here, the number 11 slots it in behind the flag, stays down and number 12 is in. He shoots straight at Joe Young and he palms it away before claiming it the second time of asking, but that's the best chance of either sides have created. Johnson and Carruthers on the edge of the area, everyone else back in a long line right on the edge of the box. Whipped in right-footed, headed away by Jordan Winter, comes to the man on the edge of the area, the number 11, clips it into Jackman, who's picked up a pocket on the left-hand side, smashes the ball across the face of goal, off the line by Kieran Murtagh. Comes out to Kuehl on the edge of the area, who looks to clip a ball over the head of Charlie Sheringham. He chests it back to Joe Young. It was dangerous from Sheringham. It was an excellent ball in from Sam O'Dowd, who will be a little bit disappointed, Herschel, not to have made something better of it. Throw in taken down the line. Statham battling with it, but the number 12 can bring it away now. George Hunt driving into space over on the far side. Murtagh gets back to get a foot in, and then a really good challenge comes in from Josh Johnson. I mean, they can put it out for a Slough throw, which is taken back to the centre half, who whips a ball in. Joe Young will have to judge it. It comes for Jackman, who can tap it in at the back post. Just a hopeful ball to the back post, and it's the number 2, Josh Jackman, who arrived on the scene unmarked and off his right foot and into the far corner. It was a good finish from the fullback. Long from Young. Sheringham and Johnson battling for it as Herschel finds Statham. Now Sheringham looking for the run of Herschel. He'll get into his stride now. Marvin Herschel's got a couple of orange shirts out there. It'll drop for Max Statham. Plays it back to Herschel. Still Herschel battling away with the fullback before Slough can eventually clear, but only out for a Dartford throw. A few Dartford fans behind that goal thought Marvin Herschel was fouled. Carruthers picks it up, finds Jack Smith. Slots it into Marvin Herschel, who shapes to shoot, and he sliced it, Herschel. It was a really good opportunity to get a shot in. Now O'Dowd to the feet of Sheringham, who spins well and now can lay it into Herschel, who's got Smith and Carruthers arriving in the middle if he can find a cross. He can, looked like a handball and was. The arm flew up there from the Slough fullback as Herschel whipped the cross in. If Carruthers can get the delivery right, he's got Statham, Murtagh, Essam, Sheringham, all in there to aim for. And it comes from Carruthers, headed away. It will come back to the Darts number 4. Slips a ball into Herschel, who chocks back before finding Carruthers again. Looks to buy himself a bit of space. Carruthers finds Herschel once more on the right hand side. Looking to create a chance for a ball to come in. Herschel uses a bit of skill, finds Samir Carruthers, who checks inside once more before chapping back to Sam O'Dowd, who looks to shoot. He drives it low and just wide. Sam O'Dowd, he caught it reasonably well, and I think a slight deflection. It was along the ground from the Darts left back. Taken by Max Statham. Goes back to Joe Young, who's being put under pressure from the Slough number 7. Gives it to Winter, who will roll it back for Joe Young, who's going to be allowed time to clear the ball long. Sheringham flicks it on. Carruthers looks to play it in behind for Herschel, who can bring it down at the first touch, and Marvin Herschel well saved again. Herschel still has it. He looks to find Jack Smith, who can't quite get to it. Dartford get the corner. Carruthers will deliver it in swinging, and it comes from Samir Carruthers. Decent ball. Essam attacking it. Charlie Sheringham's on the ground. Jack Smith then looks to bend one from the edge of the area, and it's palmed wide. Brilliant effort from Jack Smith. Didn't have a great deal of power on it, and Forster did manage to get a clear view of it the whole way. An acrobatic save to tip it round the post, and Dartford will get another corner. So the free kick just on the edge of the area, which Forster sends long. It's going to drop over Adaudu's head and out for a Dartford throw. An hour played. 1-0 Slough, the score remains. Sheringham brings it down, but it won't quite fall for Fonkeu. Smith looks to get a foot in, and Murtagh can bring it forward. Smith, Dartford battling for it out there. It's a real battle, but Cool comes away with it and can play Hunt and bring it forward for Slough. Winter gets an excellent foot in, and now Dartford can come forward, and Slough are looking to burst away, and they've left themselves a little bit exposed. Carruthers, he's got Fonkeu and Sheringham with him. Chucks onto his left and looks to clip a ball in behind for Charlie Sheringham. No flag. Charlie Sheringham 1-1. Brilliant from Samir Carruthers. Clipped the ball in behind. Charlie Sheringham brought it down, and he finishes it into the bottom right hand corner, and Dartford are back level. Adaudu throws down line. Sheringham flicks it on. Fonkeu sets off and gets his toe to it, but can only poke it through to Hunt. Adaudu wins it against Matt Shazi and knocks it back to Joe Young, who will clear. Coulson loses out, and the header is away. Winter then onto Murtagh, to Fonkeu, onto Coulson. Great touch from Luke Coulson. Shapes to shoot from the edge of the area. Blocked. Drops for Charlie Sheringham to hit. And it's off the post. Samir Carruthers, it almost came for him and cleared. So close for Charlie Sheringham. Forster got fingertips to it and tipped it onto the post. And it bounces just wide of Samir Carruthers, who was waiting to tap it into the empty net. Jackman will take a couple of metres inside Slough territory. By the time he's taken it, he's basically in Dartford's half. He launches it down line. Winter wins his duel, and Murtagh can clear. Togwell heads it away. Flicked on by Jackman. Carruthers looks to bring it down, but it will come for Murtagh now, who's done really well and pokes it into the path of Pierre Fonkeu. Charlie Sheringham hooks it over the top, looking for Fonkeu, who can bring it down. He'll be in on goal. Pierre Fonkeu shoots brilliantly, tipped onto the post and in! Pierre Fonkeu, what a goal that is! The touch was brilliant, the finish was better, and Dartford have got in front here at Arbour Park. Pierre Fonkeu off the bench, and Dartford have turned it round in the second half. Everyone up, apart from the number 17 Sol. For the visitors, in it comes. Decent ball in, headed away by Connor Essam. Been a man mountain at the back in this second half, Connor Essam. Sol will pick it up. Back forward. Murtagh clips it away, and Luke Coulson, can he get to there ahead of the keeper? Oh, surely will come for Coulson. He looks to flick back. Cole, that's got to be handball. And if the handball isn't given, you've got to say that he's denying a goal-scoring opportunity. The Dartford fans behind the goal want the red card. The referee's shaking his head. Well, I don't know what the laws say, but had the hand not come in from Cole, Luke Coulson would have spun and had an open net. Kieran Murtagh, Connor Essam and Jordan Winter are arguing that case. Last chance saloon for the hosts. Forward it comes from Cool. It's a good long kick. It's going to drop into the penalty area. Header comes on. Statham looks to let it run out for a goal kick, and he does, and the referee bows for full time. What a win that is for Dartford. What a second half performance from Alan Dowson's men. A tactical masterclass, you have to say, from Alan Dowson. Dartford was struggling at 1-0 down. He changed the shape. He introduced Coulson. He introduced Fonkeu. And the substitutes have turned it round for the Darts.